Alright guys, I'm back again with another review. Just in case you don't know, once again I'm reviewing gear that I already own or already have. Some of the stuff I haven't bought brand new. Quite frankly, right now I don't have the money to do that. But I do have some time, so I just want to go ahead and review another piece of gear I have. This right now is a 511 tactical double rifle case. I was in the market for a case that was a little more discreet. I live in a complex with a lot of different people. I had this kind of commando green looking rifle case, which is not too bad. It's kind of low profile, but I wanted something a little bit better. So I sold that and some of my other cases to buy this. Actually, right now, if you go and get this case, it's even cheaper. It's like a $69 case, and $70 we'll call it, and that's why I'm reviewing it, because of the value. Most discrete type cases, you just don't, it's not in that price range. So I'm going to go ahead and review this one for you. Just going to back up because my camera doesn't have a great angle, just so you can see everything. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at it. Once again, 511 tactical. We'll start on the outside. Outside has MOLLE webbing on, or the PALS webbing, I guess is what you would call it, on both sides, left and right of the bag. It also has Velcro for patches and whatnot. These bags actually come with a double mag pouch from 511, which is kind of nice, adds to the value of the bag. They put it on this side. It's two single mags together, so it holds a combination of two magazines. I took that off and put on another piece of my gear. But that does come with that, so that's always nice. The other thing I liked about the bag is, once again, trying to be a little more discreet. It has a 511 logo on it, but it is in black, so it's pretty difficult to see. Next part we're going to get to right now on this is the smaller compartment on the outside of the bag. And once again, no tripod, so doing this one-handed. I'll try to open it up as quick as I can. Here's the inside. It's a good spot for not only your accessories, but probably your pistols is where I think is where you put in this bag. At least I would. It has both sides have the webbing on them again. So if you want to put pouches or something else like that, that's always great. Then you can put maybe your hearing protection, eye protection, little tools and whatnot, and some utility pouches or something like that. That's always nice. Here we have the compartment where you probably stick a pistol. It just snaps off, and then on the inside here, where you put it, and this is actually padded, so is on the inside. I'm sure if you put it in a little pistol rug or something too, it probably would help even better. But it's very, very nice. You can store two pistols in here, which is good. Those are all basically, I'm going to go through all the good points, and then maybe at the end I'll try to hit some of the points that are not so great. It's got the latches right here to tie down with the buckles, one on each side, so it adds to the security of the bag. Next we're going to go into the main compartment. Open it, and it seems like it's a little stuck. There we go. Sorry about that. And here we are in the main compartment. Here's where you would store one of your rifles in there. If it's an AR, if it's an AK, tried both, works fine. I have a longer, like a 20-inch bolt-action rifle did not fit, so you'd have to get a bigger case if you have something like that. But once again, we see the webbing on the inside. Nice, once again, to hang any accessories or anything else you want to put in there. It also has these tie-downs, these Velcro tie-downs, which is nice to keep the rifle in place. These are also padded right here, so you could tuck it in on either side. Really, really nice. And then it's got this center panel here in the center, which is also padded. I'm not sure how thick it is. This is, once again, the 36-inch version of the rifle case. So probably using for, like a tactical carbine, maybe a shotgun or something like that, but probably not 20-inch plus barrel rifles unless you wanted to break it down. In here we see a repeat of what was on the other side, padded ends, tie downs, and the webbing. Excellent, just an excellent case. The padding I think is more than sufficient. I think it'll hold up to moderate, maybe even tough use. Definitely better than what I reviewed before, which was my UTG case. I still have that case, still think it's a great case for the money, but I did stumble across this one, and it's a pretty good value so far. Another great thing about the case, just need to flip it over here, is the carry options on the case. You see the traditional handle, velcros together, so you carry as a traditional case. This part is my favorite feature. Hopefully it comes out on the camera because it is a little dark. Backpack straps. I like that. You throw it over your back. Looks, less like a weapon in case you're not carrying it in your hand. You strap it to your back. Maybe you're the type of guy that needs to take it on a walk. You need to walk from your vehicle. You're using it for, I don't know, hunting and tactical use. You need to walk a ways while still maintaining the rifle in the case. Then this is a good way to do it. It does have the Fastex type buckles on there, which are plastic. Also right here, it's got a sternum strap. This case is really good though in the fact that you can adjust it. You see this part up here. The way I have it adjusted now is the top of the pack would sit below like my shoulders or at my shoulders. If you adjust it the other way, right here, then it can sit above your shoulders. So it just depends on what type of clearance. If you're going to be running into trees or you have to go into a low space, then that might help. So there's two carry options right there, which I think is great and more than sufficient for the case, and one of the main reasons I bought it, because it had the pack straps, which I really like. But it also came with this, and this is just a normal shoulder strap. Of course, it's got the little 511 logo on there somewhere. There it is, and it's got the hooks on there, mash hooks, I guess you'd call them. The really extra wide webbing looks like about 2 inches or so, which is at least 1 3/4 inches, which is really nice. And you just clip it on to right here and right here if you want to carry it over the shoulder. I don't think that that's a bad idea, but I personally prefer the backpack straps. It allows both my hands to be free, and that's just my personal preference. Also has an ID pocket, I guess, for business cards if you want to put your name on it or whatever it might be. But definitely useful for tactical use, or even everyday guy. I mean, it's going to work out just fine. I am going to give the bag an initial hit real quick because the one thing I found that I didn't care for on this was the fact are the zippers, believe it or not. The zippers on this did not have an actual physical zipper with a hole so you could lock them together. I installed a ring on there for myself. So I had the ability to lock it, especially right here on the pistol side. Your mileage may vary in every state. Every state's got different laws. In some places, you may need to lock up the pistols. Some places don't care about long guns, but you may need to lock up the pistols. So put the rings on there. And just as a precaution, because I like to have mine locked either way, in case I'm ever stopped, I'm sure it helps to eliminate some stress for the person pulling me over. They don't have ready access to the long gun. Is I just put a ring on here too, and so that's why it's just something to lock. I have no illusions. It's not going to stop a professional thief or anything, but it keeps people, children tampering with your bag, adds a small measure of security. Maybe even if it's just a mental layer for maybe getting pulled over, people looking at your bag or whatever. At least it's somewhat locked. Somebody could always get into it if they want to. But overall, a really good bag, really high value right now. Once again, I bought it at lapolicegear.com. I know you heard me mention it before, but I bought it, a ways back. I said I sold some of my bags, but now it's on closeout for, like $70, and that's a killer deal. So if you guys need a good bag that holds 2 rifles, holds 2 pistols, has PALS webbing for multiple applications, and I would get this bag. It's probably scored at an 8 out of 10. Definitely cheaper than any of the Blackhawk or anything else out there. So hopefully you pick it up. Thanks for looking at it. And please feel free to post comments or suggestions on anything you'd like to see in future videos, or perhaps things that are missing from my current videos. Thanks a lot.